Hi, my name is Jason Dewar. I'm with Martel Electronics, and today we're going to cover the BetaGauge330 electric. I specifically have the 150 psi electric version, and what this is a handheld calibrator that has a built-in electrical pump, has the capability of driving a loop and measuring the current back. Everything runs on 8 AA's battery compartment. The pump is internal, and let's do a quick test today. We're going to power up a Rosemont 3051 transmitter with the 330, and then we're also going to source pressure to it. So it should be a nice test here. First, I'm going to connect the electrical leads following polarity. What's nice is that the 330 has the capability of putting in a 250 ohm resistor. So if I wanted to establish heart communications and check the transmitter out, I could also do that without an external resistor. So we're going to run the pressure connections. I've already installed the fittings. It's a Parker press block fitting and some nylon hose. And I'm going to power up the BetaGauge 330. As you see here, I already have it set to milliamp measure 24 volt loop. We're at about 0 on vented to atmosphere, and we're measuring about 4 milliamps, so it looks like everything is running smoothly. Turn the transmitter around so you can see it powered up. Okay. I'm in inches of water. This is a 400-inch unit span, so at 20 milliamps we should be seeing 400 inches close to it. What I'll do is I'll run a quick test here with the pump. I'll go ahead and close the pump. Now we do have the capability here, you see on the side, that we can do positive pressure, we can do negative to minus 12 psi, or we can do the positive to 150 psi. This is just a test. If I was actually calibrating the transmitter, I would have a lower range sensor. We do have the capability to add sensors to the side to expand the range, and we have the capability to, through a LEMO connector, we can measure temperature. So if you were doing gas custody transfer, we can measure the temperature. We can set the 3-line display here, as you see in the background, to measure pressure, milliamps, and temperature. So let's go ahead and do a quick test here. Let's close the valve, and we'll do a quick 0. And all we have to do is just hit the pump. It's not going to take a lot of effort here to go to 200 inches. I have relatively low volume too. We're already at 202, and I can use the vernier down here to do a fine adjust. And 201.5, 4. You see here we're tracking pretty well. 200, we're reading 12.004 milliamps, 3. On the transmitter, 199.6. We'll go ahead and bump it up the full scale. We should see about 20 milliamps, 400 inches. Got lucky there. Almost dead on. A little bit high on the current, but you're getting the idea here. So I am driving the loop, measuring the current back, and I'm sourcing pressure. Now we do have other versions you see in the background. We have our new 300 psi version. That's our latest release. What this does is it gives you a handheld calibrator. You don't need an additional pump, other accessories. You pretty much got a built-in standard right in your hands. Makes it really easy to go out and do your job. Don't be fiddling with extra pumps or another loop meter or another source. So, all right, go ahead and vent it off. Should hit the 0 and track about 4 milliamps. Go ahead and I'll set this back. This concludes our test on powering up and testing a Rosemont 3051 transmitter with the BetaGauge330 150 psi electric. Thanks for your time.
For more information, please visit Technical.